Hey everybody, it's August 5th, 2017. I am Mike, and this is my son Brendan. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're doing another video garden. We want to showcase what's going on and give you an understanding of everything we're doing. It's just a little garden. I call it my research and development. And so here we go for the tour. Hey Brendan, are you ready for a tour of the garden?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Here's a long shot of the garden. Like I said, I call this my research and development. And since I'm a beginning gardener, I'm a novice. I'm doing in-ground vegetables and fruits and hydroponics. So first up, I've got some new lettuce sprouts going that I'm going to do for fall. And then we got my new grow bags. These grow bags have a mixture of soil that I put together, and I'm trying them out versus using the yard itself because the soil is not that great. And so looking pretty good. We got a number of bell peppers here, and we got some tomatoes. Now I saw a guy in video how to have a big container like this. He got 7 pounds of potatoes out of that one bag. So that's where we're going to do it. Alright son, get back. And this used to be a lot more lush than it used to be. I've harvested lettuce and kale off a number of times, and so it's time to whack them and restart. This here is more romaine lettuce sprouts that I'm going to do hydroponically, and they're in Rockwell grow plugs. Yeah, looking pretty good. Pretty good. There's another. What's that?
This one sounds being pretty good.
Yep. We're not going to touch them. And so there's a grow bag and a tomato plant I'm doing. And so later on this fall, it'll be harvesting.
What's this, Dad?
That's a tomato plant.
What's this called?
Tomato plant.
Tomato plant.
Yep. And so.
Little tomato plant. Tomato here.
Yep. What are those?
Tomatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Yeah. Those are all potatoes. I put them up here in a trellis.
And here's some strawberries.
Stake them up.
And here's some strawberries, but they're not.
And when I did so, I accidentally pulled up some potatoes itself.
But this one's not being very good.
No, that's an onion.
Yeah.
I gotta see if that's ready to harvest or not.
Yeah, but that one's not good.
A couple strawberry plants that did not do well this year. I have some kale that got ate up by some bugs. We have 2 cucumber plants, but they got rust disease on them. I've been trying to treat them, and it has not been working. But we have gotten a few cucumbers off them. And so here comes to the main monstrosity. I have 3 tomato plants and 1 bell pepper. Yeah.
Mom and Dad tomatoes, baby tomatoes. Here we have some, what are these called that?
Those are cherry tomatoes.
Them cherry tomatoes.
Yellow cherry tomatoes are orange.
And we have bell peppers right here.
Yep. And then we have Roma tomatoes in this bucket.
Yep, and there's...
You can see all the tomatoes we got. Tomatoes galore ripening up.
Because they're different.
Yep. We're going to look at these beef masters real quick. These things are big. Having trouble with them splitting. No.
And you're going to see some outside.
Yeah, let's go look at the ones outside.
Here
As you can tell, I have no idea how to prune because they're just all over.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I want to see how that works out.
Yep.
Okay.
And this one's a flower. These ones are flowers. And
Let's show them the buckets. So, quick glance at the Dutch bucket system, the hydroponic system.
And they're blue. And here's the water bucket.
Yeah, here's the reservoir tank. It has a has a water pump in there, and it has 2 aquarium air filters, air diffusers.
Yes, 2, because it has 2.
Yep, that oxygenates the water.
Yep, and
And look, through this black tube, it goes up to the buckets, up through the feed tubes, into the bucket, and then down to the bottom, where it has 2-inch reservoir.
And this looks like a refrigerator, but it's not.
See this over here?
Refrigerator.
And then when the water gets too high, it comes back out and travels down back into the reservoir. Let's check out the reservoir and see where we're at. As far as fertilizer, now I just top off the water. I'm going to take my TDS meter and I'm going to check.
And let's take this.
Alright, so
I can my hanging. So I'm going to hold my dad
okay.
for my dad's garden stuff.
And so we got pretty high reading there.
Yep.
And so I added water. Once the circulation, when it circulates more,
Yep.
it'll bring the parts per million down.
Yep.
And okay, let's do a quick check on the reservoir. Take my TDS meter, which gives me my parts per million. I just topped off the tank, so I'm interested to see where I'm at. You see that? It's pretty high. I'm using General Hydroponics fertilizer, but since I topped off the water, the circulation should help it reduce it down. Now I want to check my pH balance. I've taken a water sample and put it in here.
Now we'll hold this.
Okay, you can hold that. I'm gonna put a few drops in there. Please let go. Please let go.
I will do it. Can I do it, Dad?
Yes, in a minute, son. Based on the color on the bottle, we want that a nice swampy looking green. And if you look on the bottle here, we want it to be about 6.5. If I can get that to focus.
Yep.
Which I'm not going to be able to, but there we go. As you can see from the color,
Yeah, well.
we're in the range we want to be. So we are good. Are we good, Brendan?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to help.
All right. So we're going to conclude checking the reservoir today.
Yep. That's wonderful.
And so here's some of the tomatoes we got today. Looking good.
Yep. But this one's different. And this one's not this one.
Yep, we got 3 different kinds of tomatoes.
3 different kinds of tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have another one. Another one. And this. And my dad picked a lot of tomatoes today. And lettuce.
No lettuce today. We have to get more lettuce growing. We harvested so much and didn't get more started.
Yeah. And here we have right here some kid plants.
Yep, kid plants. Technical term.
And
Okay, so this is the tour of the garden. As you see the whole thing from a distance,
back here.
I'm going to make a makeshift greenhouse for the fall.
Here. Back here.
Yep, there's a cucumber plant there.
Yeah, and if you want to see on the other side?
Yep, we'll go see the other side. So I'm going to wrap this whole thing when it comes fall and gets cold and try to extend my growing season and make a makeshift greenhouse.
See, there's no flowers back here.
Nope, those are wildflowers.
Yeah.
Or if you look at the cucumbers, they're not doing too hot, but we're still getting some. And so, so this has been an update for August 5th,
That's all it.
and we'll see you soon.